knock his knuckles.
Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome to another stream. Hopefully you're all having a good day, and yeah, welcome. So, I didn't really have a whole lot planned for today. I figured today was just going to be a, well, I'll just stream whatever I'm kind of in the mood for. And somehow I landed on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. Ooh, that's a little loud on my headphones. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know. I was just like, hey, I should find something to stream, because it's been a while since I streamed here. I think the Tangle and Whisper, while that was fun, you know, we didn't do a whole lot. So it's like, why don't I do a full playthrough? Why the heck not? And then afterwards, we can do some Chaotix Casefiles afterwards. Zeher, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. Welcome to the Twitch side of things. Avatar Aiden, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the YouTube chat. I do like that they're no longer going to care about like having YouTube and Twitch chat on the same feed, so I kind of have to I have to like moderate that myself, which is fine. You know, these streams aren't super big or anything. But yeah, I was just kind of in the mood to play something Sonic. Didn't really know. I don't want to play Mania again. I saw Fez Penguin play Sonic Forces, and I was like, oh, that didn't look like a good time. I also thought about Generations, but I was like, I don't want to go downstairs and grab my cart for it. By the way, I'm playing, if you don't know, I'm playing, oh, yeah, you can tell, it looks pretty disgusting here because I'm playing on a Switch 2. I love my Switch 2. Like, it is the thing that I've played so much of over the last who knows how long. I think since Fire Red and Leaf Green were like released on it, I've been playing this a lot. So that's most likely why there hasn't been a gameplay video on the channel in a while, except for like the Project Reforged. But I'll be real with you, I've been holding on to that for a month. By the way, thank you everyone for supporting the channel. We got monetization like a couple days ago, and yeah, we're in the YouTube Partner Program now. So I don't remember all the benefits I could get from it because it's been so long since I've had to partner a channel. I think the last time was like almost 8 years ago. It had to be around 8 years ago because I think the first time I did the whole Knuckles channel thing, I think we got monetization like within... Oh, sorry about that. Hang on, I gotta fix that. I normally have to mute that before I do anything, or turn that off. My bad. Wanted to go back to this. Talking about Pokemon Pokopia, hesitant to get it because of that game key card thing. Yeah, it really sucks that it is on a game key card. I do want to get it because it looks like a lot of fun. So, I mean, it's either get the digital version or get a game key card, and at this point, they're not gonna like switch and say, hey, we've got it fully on the cart now. So I think it's just something, if you really want the game, you kind of have to live with it, which I really don't want to do, but I've already kind of accepted it with Sonic X Shadow Generations. So not saying that I'm gonna be like, oh, it's not a problem or anything. It's still a problem. It's just sometimes you kind of have to just take an L on that one. But I will say, you know, I of all the games in my Switch 2 collection, you know, I only have one that's a game key card, one of those disgusting game key cards. Everything else is like either like the game is on the card as a Switch 2 title, or it's like a Switch 2 plus Switch 1 title. I think that's the majority of my Switch 2 titles. Like, they work on both systems. Let's see. Pokemon Legends ZA, I have, what else do I have? Oh, dang. I'm forgetting every game I own. Pokemon Legends ZA, Metroid Prime 4, and Fantasy Life I. Like, those are all ones that I specifically got on the Switch 2, but they also work on a Switch 1. Just finished watching the Capcom presentations. They moved the release of Pragmata a week early. Yeah, I saw that. I heard about that. It was awesome. I'm probably gonna... I was thinking about streaming Twitch only and just, you know, checking that out, but once I kind of glanced at some of the stuff in the email that they send me, and I was like, I mean, we can kind of go over it tomorrow. I'm not in a big rush for it. Nothing super big was announced. It's just some release dates. I saw the trailer for Monster Hunter Stories 3, and I almost had a jump scare. It's like, oh, wait, that comes out tomorrow? It's like, no, it's next week. Okay. So my mind is at ease a little bit. Anyway, but I do have to listen to Crossworlds today because Sunset City is tomorrow. For those who don't know, Sunset City is the Sonic podcast that I'm on with Channel Dog and Garrulous64. And for the next couple of weeks, we have Ian Waffles with us. Very cool person. Very, very happy to have him for the couple of weeks we're going to have him. Looking forward to the podcast tomorrow. Anyway, I think we're just going to play some Sonic now. I'm kind of done. I'm done yapping. Because I got nothing else to talk about right now. Oh, wait, I should probably bring up my Stream Elements stuff. Oops, I knew I would forget something. Now, if I could find it. This doesn't apply to YouTube chat. I don't have any of that stuff set up. I literally don't know what I'm going to be doing monetization-wise. Like, the only thing I got is, like, I'm going to throw ads on videos because I'd like to make a little bit back over all the hours I've been throwing into some videos. But aside from that, I got nothing. Anyway, as you can tell, this looks disgusting and gross because this is on the Switch. Sorry, but this was like the most convenient thing. Plus, I was playing Fire Red earlier, like I was showing. I was literally playing Pokemon Fire Red for a while. Hey, Rhythm Heaven fan, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. Glad for it, even if the Mega Man related stuff is going strong for sure, especially the Robot Masters got chosen for dual override. Yeah, I saw the designs. I'm so happy that some of the designs I voted for actually got in. Like, holy crap, I'm so happy for that. Like, dude, I'm so happy for that stuff. Am I Frank? Yes. Yes, I am. If you're seeing that from my Sonic Rumble code, I don't have a Knuckles channel Sonic Rumble code. I could probably reach out to them for that, but I haven't gotten around to it. Why is Valve Band like the coolest? There's so many cool designs. So I'm so happy that a lot of the ones that I voted for actually made it in because there's like really cool concepts behind them as well. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to vote for them. Anyway, we're gonna just start a save file. Love my Switch 2 a lot, but I don't know if there's a Switch 2 game this year I want to get. Maybe that new Yoshi game. Oh, right. Yeah, there's... Ooh, that is loud. Just bring that down a little. I saw that jump up to like minus 24 decibels. Like, oh, that's a little on the noisy side. That's a... Oh, I apologize for like the flashing. I can't do anything about it. How do I delete a save file? I haven't done this in forever, so... We'll just do that. We're going to play as Knuckles. Wait, can I play as a weird combo? No. Oh, you can play as Amy and Tails. Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay. I'm going to play as Knuckles. That's my guy. So, yeah. How's everybody doing? You know, anybody else catch the Capcom thing or the... I know Blue Prince is actually coming to the Switch too. I saw that. It's getting a port, which is kind of cool. And I think the game's on discount right now, so that's pretty sweet. Oh, hey, here's our puzzle game. Surprise! It's now $20 because we want to be cool developers. I don't know. This is something I really like about that. Oh, also, Kenna Bridge of Spirits, that really cool game that was on PC and PS4, PS5. Coming to the Switch 2. I am so buying that version because it doesn't run too well on my PC. I work off a laptop and play games off a laptop, so yeah, I wouldn't really say the stuff I work with is like cutting edge, but it got me to this point in my career. My internet career, I guess if you want to call it that. So, hey, I can't be too mad about it. Plus, I can play a lot of the fun games I like. Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. We're not gonna acknowledge that, okay? Just letting you know, I'm out of practice because I typically don't play through Sonic 3 and Knuckles very much anymore. Oh, that was weird. Okay, my timing is really bad right now. That was bizarre. I've never had my my inputs be that bad. I'm using a wired controller, by the way. I think it's just I'm not adjusting to it properly. There we go. Okay. Played Kenna Bridge of Spirits. Yeah, that's a fun game. I got it to run like 45, 50 FPS. Hopefully on the Switch too, it's gonna be like 50 for like performance mode. That'd be nice. Been recording Advanced 2. I forgot how much that game pisses me off so hard. Believe it or not, I've actually never really played Advanced 2 to the end. I've played bits and pieces of the game, especially for like the Sonic Mania mod stuff that I did back in the day. But I've actually never seen the game to the end. I considered that. It's like, oh, I should do like Sonic Advance 2 and Advance 3 because I've never beaten those games before. And one of the things I could do is... like, what I could do is... I'm sorry, I'm blanking out so easily. It's just the thing I do. Dota and Shenmue when I was younger. Thank you, thank you. I still have a few of those planned. I haven't run out of games. I haven't run out of the motivation to do it. It's just... the game I was currently working on for one of those videos, well, I didn't really like the game very much. So I'm kind of like struggling to have that motivation to go through it. For anybody who wants to know, it was Sonic Superstars. Look, I appreciate what Arzest brought to the table with Sonic Superstars. It's just not a game I enjoy. Like, I kind of have to push myself to play it. Which I almost did today. And I did it in a call with like Fez Penguin and like Channel Dog and everything. And I think DaveAce was with us. And the first thing I hear Fez say, dude, why are you playing this? I'm like, I was playing through Trip's story, and I've never gone through it before. And I get one level in, and it's like, I don't like this. I don't like Trip's story at all. Like, it's like garbage ROM hack quality. Like, you ever played those ROM hacks where it's like, oh, it's a more challenging game, and they just move a couple things and throw a bunch of enemies in the way? That's Trip's story in a nutshell. Like, it's not good. Hey, I'm not going for perfects. I'm not that good. Superstar's kind of mid. It's got good bones. It's just, you know, I think that's how I had it described once. Like, it's got good bones, but man, the execution could have used some work. Also, the PC version's kind of broken in a way. Like, if your frame rate is higher than 60 FPS, your spin dash does not work. And I experienced that yesterday. I was like, why is my spin dash so messed up? Like, oh, my monitor is 165 hertz. So I had to drop it down. I had to drop my max frame rate in, I think it's like the NVIDIA settings. I had to drop it down to, oh, I don't get the rest of this area. Right. Oh, wait, no, this is Act 1. What am I doing? Oh, for Ace Attorney 7 for the Capcom Spotlight. That's funny. I'm looking forward to what they got going on. I need to play more Resident Evil Requiem. For those who don't know, I'm doing a video for the main channel for Resident Evil Requiem. By the way, thank you, Capcom. Oops. But I haven't gotten around to it because I want to work on a different video for that main channel. But and I also want to do something for here as well. Working on a bit of a little review for Sonic Mega Mix Mania. It's going to take me a little bit because I got to play every version of the game that is relevant. So I think it's 3.0 and maybe 4.0. I don't know. There's also like that leaked 5.0 that was on Sega CD, but I got one level in and the thing crashed on me. So I'm like, do I want to play this? Or am I going to keep slamming my head against the wall trying to get the stupid thing to work? So I got some unfortunate glitches going on that are going to make that video harder to make. So it's one of those. I'll have it out when it's ready. It'll be done when it's done, and we'll be out when it's done. Sorry. I get into a little meme humor every now and then. Are there any special stages in the Knuckles route? I feel like I'm gone. Wait. Okay, never mind. I want to play some more RE before getting to Requiem. Plus, I want to devote some time to play Monster Hunter World for streams. Ooh, Monster Hunter World, nice. I couldn't get into those. I was terrible at Monster Hunter at the time. Obviously, now these days, I kind of dedicated a ton of it to getting into Wilds, which I know is... I think people kind of didn't like that one as much as they did for, like, World or Rise or something, which is a shame, because I love that game. Oh, God, okay. Chill game, chill. Wait, am I really just... Okay, I'm looking for a special stage. There's no way I'm done this early. Stop it. I just dropped down here? No, I dropped down here. Oh, that... Okay, sure, why not? Like Sonic 4 and Mania plus Netflix port. I've actually never played that Netflix port. I did hear that it's probably like the worst version of the game to play, but if it's still a solid release, like all things considered, then I guess it's not that bad. Oh, this stream's gonna look like garbage. Rip. That compression's gonna kill this stream. Okay, and then right here. Ah. No! Oh, you caught me off on that one. Okay. Love your time with Rise on Switch. I enjoyed it for what it was. I eventually started playing it on PC. Because my friends all had it on PC and they wanted to play together. When I was playing on Switch, I was playing on my own. I do have Generations Ultimate, the Switch port of Generations. I'm kind of out of practice on this game, so if it seems like I'm playing terribly, I haven't played it in a while. I bet this part of the stream looks awful. I bet I'm like only 5 pixels or something. Netflix port has bad audio compression. Don't hear it. Bad touch controls. Don't mind it. So it's a win-win. You don't need the annoying RSDK setup to get it working. I guess so, but some people kind of do expect a little bit better, especially with something that, in theory, should be easy to port like Sonic Mania. But I guess they couldn't figure it out, and if that's the problem, I guess that's their problem. I don't know. We always try to strive for, like, hey, can we get the best possible thing out of this? So if people do complain, they don't do it for the sake of just wanting to complain. They do it because the product is not meeting an expectation that was easily met by, like, the console version, which sounds ridiculous when it's on mobile, but there's a lot of mobile ports that have gone above and beyond with their ports. So well, that was underwhelming. I kind of messed up the second one. Do that. Drop in here. Hey! Alright, let me do the special stage and I'll get straight to the comments after that. I noticed a couple things. Axel, I did notice, I did see the Kenny Omega video where he did like the one-winged angel with the stunt, with the when they were doing like the stunt thing for it, or the mocap for it, and it looked brutal. Like, that was a brutal looking one-winged angel. Speaking of, I need to play Final Fantasy VII. The PC version got a re-release, like original Final Fantasy VII, and they swapped out the 2013 release with a newer one that's kind of like on par with like the Switch and PlayStation versions of OG Final Fantasy VII. So at some point I need to play that game. I've heard so many great things about it. I actually own the game on PS1, so at this point there's kind of like no excuse. I feel like I'm just stalling at this point. Yeah, that or I just kind of want to chill and play it. Not the easiest thing to do when it's a stream environment. And I kind of have to, you know, be actively saying stuff. I'll take it or leave it. Yeah, that was pretty sick, though. The biting fish can be shook off. Wait, what's this about? Is Knuckles mode harder than Sonic? Yes. There are, obviously, you have your shorter jump, but there are new routes for Knuckles that turn the game into a bit of a hard mode for the game compared to playing as Sonic. Some people do not like the higher difficulty. I have had to learn to deal with it. Nah, I think it's fine. It's not the greatest at times, but for the most part, it's inoffensive. I think my first time playing through it, it was very brutal for me, but ever since then, I was like, yeah, no, I kind of vibe with it. I am always welcoming a greater challenge, just not all the time. And if it's within reason. Oh, look at that. I can knock out Badniks. Oh, man, it feels so good to finally do that. I joke about that, but it's like, I really do have to, like, retrain myself to not fight everything. Yes, the fish and Hydrosity make it so you can't jump. I believe they also take out one... Dude. They also take out one ring per, Oh. Oh, hey, I got a free hit. Sweet. I got a free hit on them. How about that? Oh, dang it. I did not want to be up here. Oh, well, never mind. I'm in a good spot. Yeah, it's 1 ring per second. I believe Toximisters work the same way. Delving a bit into Sega Saturn games. Ooh. Aiden, what have you been playing on Saturn? You've been playing some of that, Burning Rangers? Be a team of anime firefighters. It's actually kind of a sick game. It's just the controls are clunky. I love the concept, though, so I'm like, I'm willing to let it go. If it got a modern port, I think that would do amazing for it. Like, it would be such a fun game to play. You don't have to make it super expensive. Just don't do what they've been doing to, like, Panzer Dragoon, because the Panzer Dragoon remakes are rough, especially with the second one that just got they got a demo recently, and people are like, "Dude, this ain't it," which I can kind of agree. I see what they're frustrated about, and it does not look the most appealing. Panzer Dragoon, Burning Rangers, and Princess Crown. Ooh, nice, nice. Wait. Hold on. I gotta redo that. Oh, you didn't get the PC port of Rise on Switch? I recommend it. It plays very well. I would also recommend... I probably shouldn't recommend it, but I'll do it anyways. Or I shouldn't say it, but I'll recommend it anyways. There is a optimization mod. Actually, no, yeah. I'll recommend it. There's an optimization mod you can get for Monster Hunter Rise. The same thing works for Monster Hunter World on Steam. Because it... As good as the games are, they're not well optimized when it comes to their code. So the mods just kind of help out a little bit. Where the hell are the Sonic Gem cards? Hold on, what? Are the cards in Sonic Jam Sonic World? Ooh, I have no idea. I have not played that in forever, ever. Oh, the House of the Dead remakes. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for Patrick. My buddy Patrick, Korimaru Gaming. Because he is, like, huge into, like, Sega stuff. And I know he was, like, probably... At first, we were talking about the House of the Dead remakes because, I don't know, I guess it got brought up at some point. Oh, no, he was giving them away. And then it was like, oh, House of the Dead 2 might need a patch on Switch because it doesn't play very well. Like, and I believe the ending was missing. I was like, oh, no. They really butchered it. So you want to talk about very very unfortunate remakes. There you go. The anything that's done by the devs for like Panzer Dragoon and House of the Dead. I forgot the name of the studio, but yeah, their remakes have been very unfortunate as of late. Oh, he had a Saturn in college. Oh, sweet. Wow, your dad had a Saturn in college? Mine had an Atari 2600, and we still have it. But yeah, I do need to get into more Sega games. I just haven't figured out like I want to do another stream where I play a bunch of Sega Genesis stuff, because that one time where I was like, oh, I'll play Bonanza Bros and everything, that was fun. Like I had a great time with that. Ooh, Jet Set Radio, nice. You had a Dreamcast? My brothers and I had a Dreamcast, and did not have Jet Set Radio, but we had Sonic Adventure, we had NBA 2K, and I think 2K1 when it was under Sega Sports. And then we had Resident Evil Code Veronica, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, NFL Blitz 2000. There was another game called NBA 2 Night, but we never got it working. Or it never worked for us, so we kind of just disregarded it. I'm trying to think what other Dreamcast games we owned. Those are the ones I can remember. Oh, Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000. Like, that was my jam for, like, fighting games. I didn't care for fighting games very much. Still really don't. I've been trying. I've been trying to play Virtua Fighter 5. I'm terrible at it. Because I know Revo is coming to the Switch too, but the demo's still available. Like, I can still play the demo. Wait. Oh, this was the wrong one. Oh, I'm on the wrong one for these. Okay, so in one of these, you can actually... So for those, there's one of them where you can actually get another special stage, and I forgot which one it was. Either that or it was Mania. That's the problem when they share, like, very similar level designs. Like, it's kind of hard to figure out which one is which. Then again, I don't remember the special stages in Mania too well, or like the locations after Chemical Plant, because, or after Studiopolis 1, because at that point, I already have like all the emeralds. Go here, hop over, and then we go back. I don't hear, like, the audio ramping up, like, the speed of it. Is that still a thing in Sonic Origins? Like, does the audio not change when you go faster? Because I remember that was used a lot to kind of tell when you need to start going, be aware of, like, you know, the speed you're going at. But, yeah. Got into Sonic Origins, speedran Sonic CD, like, 28 times. Ooh, nice, nice. I think the last time I did a Sonic, I did, like, a Sonic Origins stream recently, and somebody was yelling at me. He's like, you didn't use this shortcut to go to Palm Tree Panic in the past, and like this other speedrun shortcut. It's like, I don't speedrun this game. I'm literally just as casual as like any other person. It's just, you know, I play Sonic games a little more than most people. Well, at least then. It's like, I'm not gonna remember, oh, the speedrun strat. Yes. It's like, nah, I was just playing to play. Hold on, let's see. Chaotix once badly played Sonic 3 Knuckles special stage because he didn't make a circle that turns the blue balls into blue orbs into rings. Instead, oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess if somebody's not gonna remember how to do blue spheres, I would not, you know, I'm not gonna hold it against them if they don't remember how the mechanics of it work. I'm like, whatever. Hey. Eventually you figure it out, and it's like, oh, okay, you kind of have that light bulb moment. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I know speedrunning can be fun. I just, you know, I used to do it for Mario 64, but I haven't done that stuff in like years. I think my last speedrun was like in oh gosh, I think it was like 2021 or something, or 2020. How to get past the Barrel of Doom. Oh yeah, no, I got it. Oh, dang it. Well, that totally worked. No, I was hoping to just drop on him. Okay, that could have been better. There we go. Got my one hit. Oh, I got caught on that one. I know how to go through the barrels. Hey, Gabriel, what's up? I'm just casually playing through some Sonic 3 Knuckles. Oh yeah, that's right. That doesn't work. It's so weird. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I remember how to go through the barrels. Trust me. After that one time, I was never going to forget. For those who don't know, back in... Oh, jeez. Okay. Anyway, for those who don't remember, who don't know, back in 2017, I kind of played Sonic 3 and Knuckles for the first time. Or was it 2016? It was... Actually, no, it's 2017. I played through the entirety of the game for the first time. And did not know how to go through the Barrel of Doom. Yeah, the music in the game's not as good. Whatever. Also, hitting that should technically be impossible, but whatever. We're just rolling. We're vibing. Not vibe coding because generative AI stinks. Oh, there we go. Hey, special stage. They made the prototype tracks work. Prototype tracks worse. I believe, yeah, they did, and it was like in an effort to try to make it sound more Genesis-like. The irony being that it was already playable on like the Genesis prototypes, so whatever. Actually, no. We shall go this way. Ah, hell. Okay, I deserve that. See, when you play Sonic Origins... I'm actually kind of glad this is here. It's the one time I'm glad this is here, because I really don't want to... I'm going to try and listen for the music and see if it goes faster. I used to have a rhythm for this where I could just go through it no problem. Oh, come on. I guess I am noticing... I was trying to see if I can hear it go faster, but I guess it kind of is? I don't know. Methinks this is my controller doing the problem. I don't know. I've been using this GameSir controller since like December, and in 2D games it never feels right. So like I've had my problems when I was playing like other 2D games. Like, ugh, the D-pad just doesn't feel great at all. It's like a regular D-pad where it's like what's the best way to explain it? I'm trying to think and do this at the same time, so apologies. Oh. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so like it just feels very weird to use the D-pad. I would prefer something more along the lines of a Xbox Series S controller or like an Xbox One controller, but it's supposed to feel like a PlayStation DualSense controller. But the problem is that the thing for the arrows, they kind of stick out a little further than I would like them to. So it's really throws me off a lot in with like 2D video games. So aside from that, like it's a really good controller for like 3D games. It's perfect. Like it became my Fortnite controller for a while. I don't know, the fact that Sonic 4 Episode 1 ended up ported on something that wasn't as traditional, like a different console or something, is wild. I'm surprised there's no like PC version, like not the PC version we have, but like an alternate PC version where we could just oh, is this to be done by Knuckles or oh, this is a Tails section. I'm pretty sure that's a Tails section, but like where we have like the original version of Sonic 4 Episode 1 on PC. That would have been sick, but maybe that's in the future. Closest we have is a web browser, which is impressive. Oh, also Super Monkey Ball's on web. Oh, that is a Knuckles section. I guess. I don't know. Got Ditto Daycare Simulator. Oh yeah, Pokemon Pokopia. Dude, I want to play that so badly. That looks... it's that Pokemon Presents trailer. That's the one that did it for me, where I looked at it and was like, okay, this looks like fun. I actually do want to play it. But no, it had to release in March when Mega Man releases as well. And I want the Mega Man collection a little more. So, Pokopia is going to have to wait until, like, next month. I don't know. Support the channels, support the videos on Knuckles' channel so I can afford Pokemon Pokopia. That's been a funny thing. It's like rather than being like, oh, super chat or whatever, I normally like, oh, please support the videos. And now it's like I have two channels where they're both like, they both have like the ad revenue thing going on. There, you can pick a channel you like, support it, so I can buy Pokemon. Let's see. Might be a little controversial, but I do prefer the prototype music over the original. Well, the actual the actual prototype, not the origin stuff. Okay, I could totally get. You know what? That's I could totally see that. A web version of Super Monkey Ball like 3 minutes ago. Yeah. Somebody managed to port Super Monkey Ball. I believe it's the first game to a web browser. Hey, final one. Let's go. I have no pride over actually beating these because, obviously, I'm using my coins to restart when I fail. I was like, how the heck do I jump into this? I think this one is, I'm not going to close that one off right away. I was almost going to back out of that one. What if I did this? Where does this take me? Oh, crap. Oh, there it is. I'm like, oh no, I didn't leave myself a way to get back. I knew my way back. Like, we forget where we're supposed to go. Yeah, it does that to me too. Does it have touch controls? That I don't know. I would assume it also works with a controller, but I doubt it has touch controls. I don't have any evidence for or against it. I just have my doubts. I remember when they had Mario 64 playable on a web browser. I almost wanted to do like a speed run on it. But I think that's been since then that's been taken down. There we go. That's what I was afraid of. All right, fine. It's not a very good level. Like, how many times can a spike thing just pop up? You know? I think that's my big problem with this level. It's just, like, how many times can we get a spike thing? Hey, Dave, what's up? Dang it. Is a Snock 3? Snock 3 is good. I mean, I'm on the worst zone in the game, but aside from that, is good. Where's the SMB web port? We didn't get Super Monkey Ball. Oh, I have no idea. I had the link a while ago, but I don't have that like memorized. Oh, okay. So oh yeah, I go this. Okay, so I went the wrong way. So, every time they use the name Marble in part of a zone, it's not a very well-liked level. I mean, the Marble Zone was fine. It was maybe not the greatest first impression of how those kind of levels would go. But at least I wasn't, like, getting hit by spikes all the time. That was just more of fire. Oh, dang it. I don't want to go in here. But I already have that shield. I'm good. Whatever. There was nothing valuable in there. It was just, like, different shields. Oh, jeez, did that really take that long? 5-minute level, huh? Alright. What? Okay. Darn you, game. I think the original layout made more sense for Marble's placement. I find it so strange to have them make it the second zone. Yeah, I think it was just the fact that Labyrinth Zone was a significantly harder level. I mean, that is kind of a huge spike in difficulty when you think about it. So I guess that made sense, but the actual themes of it, yeah, like Marble should have been where it was normally at. And then, you know, Labyrinth obviously should have been where they were normally from, normally placed, but obviously, you know, difficulty. I mean, it's something I'll commend them for. Wait. I can just slide right through. Echidnas walk on all fours. So do hedgehogs. And hedgehogs actually know how to swim. Now, that is not a fun glide. You just drop for like a moment. Oh, well. Whatever. It's not like I don't have to worry about like rings for an emerald or anything. I'm good. By the way, that little thing that I avoided that had like the spike crusher thing, that would have given me like another emerald if I didn't have one. But again, I have all my emeralds, so we good. We can just play the game normally. Did that just bounce off of me? I need a rewind. I'm gonna need a replay of that one. I think that fireball just bounced off me. Not where I wanted to go. Okay. I'm kind of committed to going here, so... Dude. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of committed here. No damage as well. I'll take that as a positive. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Not sure if you'll remember because it's been a very long time ago. Do you find the Mantis Badnik like the only thing that you were worried about when you were doing without defeating a Badnik? For which game? If it was for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, no, not really. The Mantis did not pose that much of a threat just because of how high it jumps, so like it wasn't the big problem. Like all the real issues that came from that game were in the and Knuckles half of the game. So like the second half of the game, that was where like any potential problem I could have would just rear its ugly head. I can't reach that. I have a different route, I guess. What is that thing? I have a different route? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh, let me. Yeah, I was like, oh, let me guess. I have to go that way. Okay, so with this game, yeah. Again, what I was saying earlier, the big problem were like enemies like the Toximister had nothing to do with like the mantises in this zone specifically. So, man, I don't like how this looks. It's like messing with my eyes a little. All right, let's try it. Really? Okay. So I got a question for anyone who's actually heard Chaotix Casefiles so far, like without spoilers, because obviously I haven't heard it yet. Was it good? Was it underwhelming? Was it bad? Like, what's the thought on it? I know people were going crazy over a character that I've seen posts about, because Sonic fans can't restrain themselves. But I just want to kind of get like the overall feel on the episode. Like, was it anything good? Nothing to write home about? Have I seen the 6th episode? Nope. Oh, right. This is... Right. This is... I don't know why, but I kind of expected the Superstars final, the boss from Superstars. Hey, down. I liked it. It got me more curious on how they'll wrap it up. Ooh. All right, then. Yeah, I think you and Pup and Fez were talking about it either yesterday or earlier today. Yeah. Hey, Jay's Arcade, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's my evening going? My evening's going pretty good. I actually had no idea what I wanted to stream today. I was like, let's do Sonic 3 and Knuckles on Sonic Origins, and then we can listen to some... Well, I know why they call it MIDI. Ha. That wasn't that funny. Don't laugh. Wait, does this take me to, No. Okay. I thought that was going to take me to, like, a little thing where I can get some free stuff, but... Nope, no rings, no big ring for me or anything. That's fine. Oh. I will say, the rotation on these barrels are kind of trippy now. Oh, the bat brains. Okay. So, Gabriel, remember when you were saying that, like, oh, if something gave me a problem in the game? Bat brains. These ones were, like, my nightmare in the game. Oh. They were so frustrating. Oh, I'm at the end of the level already, huh? Let's go. Oh, wait, I just realized what boss this is. No, I might have to censor the stream. If you know, you know. I'm just gonna stay on a side where... where I'm not gonna get crushed, because that can happen. Oh, Batbot. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, my bad. Sorry. It's been a while since I wrote that script, okay? It's been like maybe what, 4 years, 5 years. Hey, Alex, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? What happened? Tell me. What's up? What's good? I hope it's something positive. I hope it's something good. If not, then no worries. No pressure. I just want to hear good things I just want to hear that good things are happening for my friends. Right, if I remember correctly, I have to go here? I don't remember how to do that. Maybe the tail end of your first training sessions this 2023. Nice! Congrats. It's been a while since I pulled out the encyclopedia. I don't even use it. I bought mine and okay, so to give you an idea of how things work, I pre-ordered it. Found out it turns out it went on a... How the hell do I... Whoa, wait, hold on. Anybody catch that for a moment? What? The superior Sonic 3 and Knuckles experience, I guess. How am I supposed to do this without, like, going... I feel like something's off here. Oh, okay, so it has extra angles. It's that specific. Okay. Yeah, I ain't a fan of that one. Oh, dang it. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's no boss in this area. We found the thumbnail. Honestly, I should. Ooh, that. Can you take a guess at what title was the inspiration for the main plate? Oh, that's a tough one because there's so many titles that could inspire it. Yeah, I'm bad at this guessing game. Because there's stuff that, if I were to design a title, it would be inspired by some of my favorites, but it's not gonna be the Winged Eagle, is it? Because I know that was like that's an everyone favorite kind of thing. Oh my god! I feel like that's a default answer for a lot of people. What's your favorite championship? The Winged Eagle. And like the original Undisputed. I feel so out of place when it's like, yeah, the original Undisputed Championship was my favorite one because it was the one that I started to see. It was the one that I saw when I first started watching the product. Sent the pic in the DMs. Okay, hang on. I gotta see this real quick. I see. Nice. Let's see. It's a cool idea. I like it. So you're saying those are the side plates for it, correct? Or is that like the main plate? Oh, main plate. Okay, sorry. I had to reread the message. Interesting. I like the shape of it is actually kind of a cool idea. I like it. Well, okay, I'm going back down. Guess the inspiration. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm so bad at memorizing belt designs. Like, unless it's, like, directly ones that I've seen for, like, the better half of, like, 20 years or something. I might be lost on this one. No. Okay. This is some weird music for this zone. Big gold belt. Okay, so it was a belt that I was thinking of. It's usually like something designed after a world championship. Hey, that's fine, though. Hey, people like the World Heavyweight Championship. The Big Gold Belt is honestly one of the best-looking titles ever designed. Whether it's the NWA's version or if it's the WWE's version, whatever, like, it's beautiful. Playing with Super Themes disabled? No. I'm playing on the Switch. So, whatever settings that game has, that's what I'm working with. Oh, this is the one that has that part where I have to jump over the, like, little bits of like, a bottomless... Or it has, like, a water thing I have to jump over. Alright, I'm remembering this level. You have to design side plates. Ooh. Yeah, the side... I always feel like side plates are going to be the hard one. I know WWE is doing their thing where it's, like, their wrestler logos are on it. But I know for, like, smaller promotions, they still do, like, the unique design on it. Which, hey, yeah, there's some... really good-looking titles with good-looking side plates for titles. Okay, just gonna keep going. I do want to buy one of those 2K wrestling games. I don't like the simulation wrestling stuff because I grew up with like SmackDown versus Raw and stuff. Those were my games. So a little newer than like the, you know, N64 era, but. Still, like, those were my favorites, and I remember one of them having a custom title feature where you can just design your own title. You can design it. You can put if you want a spinner on it or not, or if you just want it to be normal. So, I don't know. Maybe if any of them become affordable, because good lord, none of them are. I will consider it. Maybe on Switch, or Switch 2, just so that way I can play everything portably. That's the thing for me. Like the Switch 2 has been my go-to system whenever I need to whenever I want to play something. And I'm not gonna be a snob about the visuals. It's like, okay, I'll play Pokemon Fire Red, even though, you know. Dang it. Oh, right. That one doesn't work the way I want it to. Okay. It's just for the boss right here, because I know it's going to be this thing that... I think this thing can crush. It's been a while. There we go. I'm kind of just disposing of the bosses really fast, just because I don't want to sit through them. It's wild that like 3 of the 6 zones in Sonic 3 and Knuckles had their music basically removed for prototypes that may or may not sound good, depending on what you think sounds good. Some of it's like they have bits that I do like. I think it's just the prototypes that sound like significant. Like they do the best they can with them. These are like, I don't know what happened here. But at the very least, the gameplay is still there. It's still fun to play. Gotta take out the little Among Us guy. Oh my god. Okay. I hate his glide in this game. How did it start off so bad? His glide got better as time went on. In some aspects. Not all of them, though. I think... It was kind of brought to my attention by Stelmo, but Sonic Mania and Sonic Superstars has a thing like where you land and you don't get that immediate ability to like spin dash. I don't know if it's in Origins. It's like... I think it's in Origins because it's basically 3 knuckles. I hate those. These things were another one that were kind of a nightmare just because I had to try to figure out the pattern. Or I had to figure out whether or not I could just get around them. It's like, oh no, I don't know. There was a lot of planning that went into like how I approached everything in the Without Defeating a Badnik video. I need to do more of those when I can. Like I have a fun one planned for like, I don't know, that I could release soon, but I also have one that it's another one where I'm kind of working really hard to like actually do the challenge. So I have like a difficult one coming up. It's just a matter of actually getting it done. Okay. Oh, that was the thing for these guys. Oh, this takes me into the boss room. Or at least not yet, but it will take me into the boss room. Okay. Oh, finally. I can finally do a special stage. Or one of these bonus stages. Hey, that's what's up. No. Okay. I'll take it. This game needs to stop doing that. It needs to stop scaring me like that, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. Yeah, I don't need to be here that long. I knew it. Oh, I actually do like this one. Oh, this is going to be like the really tough one. I think this is like the hardest level in the Knuckles route just because of the potential of like drowning and stuff. But aside from that, it's still like a somewhat decent level. I just say it's a little bit rougher than playing through the Sonic stuff. But I do like the prototype music. Not the Origins version, the prototype music that played. But it's one of those things that not even the instrumentation in this one could ruin the melody. Like, the melody is still really good. Alright, this is where I gotta kind of play a little smart. Because that happens a lot. You just hit the spikes. Can I just keep going this way, or... Oh, I can! Huh, okay. I guess I could just get away with that. And because I think this was the area where I struggled with when I first played as Knuckles. Oh, dang it. Alright, well... Oh yeah, no, I don't think this level ever had the Origins ever had that problem where I couldn't spin dash right after gliding. Like, I'm doing that pretty seamless, or pretty effortlessly here. I hate those flame guys. The problem is I noticed them way too late. Oh, wait, I forgot. There's a big arm fight, right? Oh, okay, never mind. This will be pretty simple. So yeah, anybody in chat, what's your favorite zone in this game? You can say Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, either one. Because the internet yelled at me the one time I said, hey, we should have separate options just because. But yeah, no. What's your favorite zone in Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Who's your favorite character to play as? Dude, I am literally like walking on his face. Hate that the big gun doesn't kill Supersonic. But he's invincible. I guess there's an argument to be made there. Yeah, it kind of does feel like it's an even easier version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Especially like Sonic 3 on its own. Some levels are actually designed to be a little more difficult, and that's what I was advocating for. That would have been nice to have. Just options, but whatever. He went kaboom. Okay, so I know that there are, I know that there's gonna be different, like, there's a bunch of, big rings in here. I'm not gonna get them all in this one zone alone. I'll get what I can, but that's it. Just because, this is a bit of a long... I mean, it's a long game. I don't have to worry about it. Favorite characters to play in the classic games is Charmy. Okay. Okay, you. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay, so I can go here. Like that. Then I think I can go this way. Hey. Kind of killing it here. Now watch as I immediately regret saying that. Okay. No, go back. Run it back. Me, Jey Uso, we're gonna run it back. There we go. You've all should. Why I make that joke? Not because of the case files. Sure it is. I know, but it's like, you know, I don't like them in case files. I find them annoying in case files. I got beef with Charmy B just because of case files alone, okay? Okay. Wait, hold on, hold up. Charmy beef. Okay, that was clever. That was a good one. Gosh, I just drops. He does breaks on the classic heroes. Oh, that is true. Yeah, that is true. Why does that look like it's something? Hold on, I'm going back this way. My curiosity has the best of me. I knew it! I freaking knew it! Alright, let's go through stage 2. Oh, this is going to be a struggle. I don't like this one very much. I think I actually have to jump over this one, right? Yeah. I have done the thing where I have overshot, or I jumped too early. Oh, please don't tell me I missed one. Okay. I've done that before where I've accidentally jumped over one in anticipation of, like, you know, trying to go through it normally. So, like, I've had that completely screw up on me. to finish your hibachi. All right, cool. No worries. Oh, that was a bad idea. There's number 3. Found 3 in the first act. That's not too bad. I think that's all of them I'm going to be able to find for right now. The rest I can find like Act 2 and as we go further in the game. Don't know what that was about, but okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Gets a little hectic with these. Maybe if I go up all the way here. If I visited the SRB2 workshop or not. No, never really been there. But, oh gosh. Hold on, I'm trying to read the username. Ty the Stickman, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't really delve much into the, SRB2 workshop. I just look for the stuff that's fun for me, and then I just kind of go on about my day. Okay, yeah, that's the end of the first act. All right. Bye-bye. Yeah, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just playing through a little bit of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And just, you know, just chilling. Oh yeah, no, I could spin dash it immediately out of a glide. I love that about this game, that I could just go right out. Oh, God. Note to self, don't do that again. Bonk from the top. That was completely pointless, because I just have to walk through here now. I mean, I can do that. Is there something in the SRB2 workshop that I should be keeping an eye on? Because if so, I mean, hey, I don't mind that. I don't mind, you know, finding out about cool projects. Oh my God. I always did wonder what happened to that one, it was supposed to be like SRB2, but like Sonic Frontiers. I always wondered what happened to that, because I remember when I played it, it was not... No, it didn't function too well. Or it didn't function as intended, and I never got that to fully work. I know SRB2 Generations was pretty sick. It was like a fun little full experience to go through. Okay, I was just checking to see. S-Bag is a really good Pizza Tower inspired character. Made by me, nearly finished. Oh, neat. That's kind of cool. I couldn't get into Pizza Tower. Like, I tried. I don't know. There's just something about it that I just wasn't really into. But I do know that it's a very popular game. But, yeah, I gave it an honest try. I don't know. Maybe I should go back to it these days and just give it a shot. And there's number 4. Okay. I don't know. There's a lot of indie games that I do need to, like, actually sit down and play. I have Penny's Big Breakaway. You know, I've only ever played the demo on Nintendo Switch. But I do own it on PC. I need to get around to playing that one. I heard it was good. It's just there were things that were keeping it from being, like, an amazing game. But it had, like, that arcade kind of feel where it's, like, difficult. It's not super difficult to pick up, but it's, like, easy to learn but difficult to master. Those are kind of cool. Although from what I've read on, I believe it underperformed, which if so, that's a shame. Especially when an indie dev gets their big break to, like, make their impression on the world. That's outside of the thing they're known for, like in this case, Evening Star and Sonic Mania. Oh, the music does go faster. Okay. Now I'm noticing it. Man, I can't believe they fixed that. I think after we get the emeralds, hopefully the rest of the game is going to fly by. Can everything just not have, like, a tiny piece ready to poke my foot? There's number 5. Wow. I am good at finding these. Though I will say these do kind of make me nervous. There we go. 2 more to go, and we're good, and we'll have Hyper Knuckles, or whatever they call them in this one. So if anybody who's watching on the Knuckles channel over on YouTube, if you enjoy Pokemon, Generation 3, like Fire Red, Leaf Green. I've been playing that on my Twitch channel for a while. I've been doing a playthrough of I can only use gifted Pokemon or Pokemon that I receive. Basically, I can't throw a Pokeball at anything, and it's been a very fun playthrough. Like, honestly, I love doing fun stuff like that. I also have a Pokemon Scarlet, where I go through it without... Or I go through it with only using a Bug-type team, so everything's got to be Bug-type, at least, in their first or second type. Okay, yeah, that's kind of off-limits. The only reason I bring it up is just, you know, fun playthroughs. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. I actually am not good at these. Okay. I was afraid of that. I do like the perspective they got on these. Like, for the Genesis stuff, that was awesome. This, not as impressive now, just because, like, obviously, we can do all of this without a problem with modern gaming, but still, or with modern hardware, but still, this is pretty sick. It's a fun parallax scrolling effect. Because then you also have to get, like, the... You have to get the spikes to align with it as well. It's pretty cool. Hey, Autumn! Welcome! How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Just playing some Sonic 3 and Knuckles on Sonic Origins. Currently have 5 of the 7 Super Emeralds, so we will most likely end up getting those very soon, actually. I don't like how far I drop down. I think in Mania it's a little, it's not as far as a drop, but yeah. Hey, Techno Squeaks. Yo. We're tied to release a new video. Oh, okay. Neat. I have the fire shield. Oh, come on. I really wanted to, like, get through that. This is obnoxious. I believe this one I have to jump over. There we go. Yeah, I was waiting on that. There's no way I was going to let myself go through that without getting punished over something that silly. In Mania Plus with Mighty, that's so much easier to do. Avoid that one. There we go. Yeah, if you play Mania Plus as Mighty and you get to this kind of section, you can just drop down and hammer drop through it. It's actually a lot of fun to do. Am I already... Oh, man. Okay. Heard he has his own pizza type. Methinks you two know each other. Methinks this is a promotion of some kind in my chat. Hey, Hippopotamus History, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Just playing through a little bit of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I currently have 5 of the 7 Super Emeralds, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got. And we're in Flying Battery, so we're not too far into the second half of the game. It's not a promotion. It's a promotion. Oh, come on. Well, it doesn't matter. I got the shield I wanted. Gotta watch out for these because I don't want to get crushed. Perfect. Let's go here. Let's go there. There is no way he got that out like that quick. Man, that's shenanigans right there. Oh, that is scary. I hate that specific one. I hate it. Who is S-Bag and why is the entire chat about him? I am not too sure. I wish I knew. Wait, if I go up here and I go up here, yeah, wish I had some context for you, but I'm just as lost as you are. I feel like I missed one. Which would not surprise me if I missed one. That's kind of a... Not in my haste, but in just, like, kind of going through the motions sometimes in certain areas. I tend to miss a couple details. Oh, this is the end of the level, isn't it? Oh my god. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Okay. You play Sonic 3 Air sometimes? I wish that's what I was playing right now. Because I can kind of tell the differences with Origins and 3 Air. I like 3 Air a little more. More true to the original, to the source material. Or to the original release. Oh my god, I missed everything except for this one right here. Okay, so we got 6. All right, I'm totally good at this, I swear. All right. That was an unnecessary turn. Hell yeah, let's go. I don't know. Why did I just let myself do that? I blinked for a moment. Okay, let's do that again. You ever just have a moment where you're playing a game and you just blank out because like you're like, oh, you're paying attention to one thing, but you don't see the thing directly in front of you? That was just the moment that I had right now. So, oops. That happened. So what I was looking at was the yellow sphere, which would bounce me forward, completely disregarding the fact that there is a red sphere like right in front of my foot. So I had to go to this. There we go. That's what I was supposed to do. 999 coins to see Mr. Beast. No, I did an exploit when the game released. Oh, you're in launch base zone. Nice, nice. Yeah. So there was an exploit when the game released where you could just spawn a bunch of a bunch of like it was supposed to be like the 1-ups or the live monitors, but they were coins in this game, so you could spawn a bunch of them and just earn all the coins you need. Made a video on that a long time ago. But yeah, it was super useful. I was able to get all the items I need in this game and then some, and yeah, made it work. Right, this is the one where I can't do anything. Oh no, I can't. Sadly didn't get to it until it got patched. Yeah. I think there's a slightly slower method to it now. I think you have to spawn rings or something. Oh, right. The second act. And now I just wait. How does that keep happening? Okay, there we go. I was trying to figure out the timing for that. What the hell? 3, 4. And you go down. Spin dash into debug mode and start placing enemies virtually. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. You just do a spin dash, go into debug mode, and then you just drop them on you. Okay. Yeah. Or, you go to launch base and you just spin dash infinitely. When I beat the game, I can show that off. You just got to remind me. Actually, wait. I can just show... Nah, I'll just... Yeah, I'm at the beginning of the zone, so I can show off what I... Oops, that's the B button. I can show off what I mean real quick. So this is what I mean. Do I have a complete save file? Okay, so you go to launch base, and then from here... you just do this. Now this is going to take a while, but eventually your points are going to add up. I actually don't know if it's fixed in this game or not. This is a slower method. I don't think it works anymore. No, it still works? Okay. Well, I just want to get one before I move on, because this is kind of starting to get on my nerves. There we go. There you go. Now you're getting 10,000 points. And I think it's every 50,000 points you get a 1-up. So you can do this indefinitely, have more than enough points, but you'll probably time out. And that's how that's done. Okay, let's get back to our regularly scheduled... Oh, no. So yeah, eventually you start getting like 10,000 points for it, and with that, you'll be able to... you'll be able to go, like, have infinite lives on it. For this, it would work as well. Not sure how effective it would be, but... I don't know. I already got all my coins before. Before the great patch of Origins Plus or something. They had to find something to patch out of the game, because my goodness. This game had glitches, and lots of them. Saw the one where Tails had enemies. Saw the one where you use Tails to spin dash and then use debug mode to spawn enemies on top of them. Yeah, it's the same idea. It's just I think that's a much quicker method. I gotta try that out. I'm guessing you just get a game you play as both Sonic and Tails, or Knuckles and Tails, or whoever you can play as with Tails. Actually, where does this go? Is that a big ring? I want to go there. Okay, I have to hit the edge of these. Okay, I guess I'm not going to be able to go there. Oh, that was literally where I... Joke's on you, game. I can play this too. Damn it! Okay. Pretty sure I spun for that, but okay. You're gonna place that Master B2 cart? Alright, cool. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Wait a minute. Wasn't that just the one I was... It's like, wait a minute, wasn't I just... No, I wasn't here. Getting warmer, though. Oh, it can cap out on Sonic 1 and 2, but not Sonic 3. Okay. Well... Really? put up with that. Wait, nope. I've already been through that. I go this way. Right there. And that's the final one. That was the one I was trying to get to. That took me a while. All right. I don't remember liking this one at all, so let's see how it goes. That was probably not it. Okay. I got out with that one. I lucked out with that one, so I was trying to remember a different one. And it's this. Oh, it's this way. Oh, come on. I had that one. Yeah, that one's like a shorter, that one's like a little bit shorter. It's meant to trip you up. But to be fair, my timing was really bad because I did take a little bit longer to get through that section, so it's going a little bit faster than I would have wanted to. So I didn't have the timing. The music doesn't change that much. I thought it went faster, but it doesn't go faster at the times that I need it to. That's what it was. Okay, got it. And now we have all of our emeralds. That is a lot of flickering, or a lot of, like, rapidly flashing. The music in the zone is so good. I know I totally missed that part. Oh well. It happens. Oh, it would have just popped me up here anyway, so... No, I think that only works if I'm super. Or hyper, in this case. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Hey, that worked out pretty well. I think there should be like a big ring in this general direction. I think I have to go up for it. I'm not sure if this is like a one that's locked off to Knuckles or to another character, but I believe there is a big ring up here. Well, if there is, I can't get to it, so... It's one of those, it's somewhere. I just wish I remembered where. Either way. Hey, wait a minute, that kind of works. Wait, how did he shoot off very... Oh, maybe I have to hit him from, like, the side. I think that's starting to work a little better. That's not where I wanted him to go. Oh, come on, go forward. Okay. This is taking forever. All right, there we go. Down goes the iron, or the giant rock soldier of stone. Well, I wanted that, but okay. Oh, God. Like, from the jump, they're aggressive. Well, that could have crushed me. That. Okay, whatever. Okay. I'm going in a circle. That's where I needed to jump. I just had to remember exactly where it was, because, yeah. That, drop down. Oh my God. right. Like, please don't crush. Ah, hell. Oh, I didn't think I could just get away with this. I think there's a big ring up here. I remember it's somewhere around here. Jeez, can this game really not do that all the time? Okay, this might have been a bad idea. Okay, that could have been worse. I just don't like the fact that I lost my super, or my hyper. Alright, well, whatever. Oh. Wait a minute. There's a little thing I have to hit. I need to find it. Where is it at? Yeah, you drop down here, you go here. You hit the little sand thing. Which I don't see anywhere. Unless it's down here. Whoa, okay. Assets not found. Because it's supposed to be a thing of sand that comes up here. Hey, what's up, Victor? What's good? How you been? Let me just hit this. Oh. Oh, because from here I could just go up. No, that's not it. Oh, I see it now. No, I don't see it. I actually have no idea what the hell I'm doing. It's not this, is it? No, it's not. That's way too dumb of an answer. Oh my god. Gee, I wonder what the answer was. Okay, I'm conditioned to never think that that works. Okay? That is my rationale for why I couldn't figure it out. I never think that that works. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Hey, Codename Gamma, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you been? How do I... What is with these... Oh, forget it. Oh my god, I can't even make the jumps normally. This is ridiculous. I gotta do that. Okay, that's what it was. Oh god, come on. Been sick, still getting over a cold, but otherwise fine. Hope you get better soon. But it's good to see you again. I have been doing my best to I don't know, something about the VTubing world. I've been making a better effort of oh god, streaming more and streaming consistently. Finding out that my game is not a Sonic the Hedgehog game for Twitch streams. It is actually... Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, hit 1,000 subs, got into the partner program. I just gotta find... I just gotta, you know... make sure I deliver on the videos. I did mention this earlier, but I do have something scripted coming up for Mega Mix Mania, just because I could just post the entire gameplay video, but I think I really want to just like talk about it in depth. So I got a video script for that. At least it's partially done. It's not like fully done. Hey! Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. I don't get a place to stand. I believe that says LJL Chess. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. Iwamadokis. Look at that. They give me 100 points because they decided to, you know, self-destruct. It wasn't my fault. They self-destruct. Man, if I ever do Sonic 3, like the Sonic Origins version, without defeating a Badnik, that's going to be not a fun day. Because they give you 100 points, even though, like, all I did was walk next to it. I actually don't even know how the Toximisters, like, interact with Knuckles. Dude. That's just mean-spirited. Okay. Right, I forgot. This game is in love with spikes. Look at this. I forgot how in love this game was with spikes. Especially at this point of the game. Someone made like a conspiracy video on Mega Mix Mania over the Markiplier stuff in it. There was something hidden. Yuji Naka was having a bad day when he made this one. I'm trying to figure out where to find his fortune. His fortune was in a little company called, well, little. Was in a company called Square Enix. It was the beginning and end of his fortune. I'm doing this. Are your favorite in Sonic 3 Knuckles is Marble Garden? I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do like the music. Music's really good. That's perfect. I don't need to go anywhere else. I can just get out of this special stage. I can get out of this bonus stage. Please let me get out of this bonus stage. Perfect. It needs to drop down. I got plenty of time to do this. I have to jump on top of it. What am I doing? I'm forgetting how these bosses work. I am not looking forward to Act 2, though, because that's the platforming one. You know that movie, The Social Network, with Jesse Eisenberg as Zuckerberg? I imagine Yuji Naka was acted a bit like that. Do we have your attention? No, you have the minimal amount. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna run out of rings, aren't I? Never mind. I was thinking, I was thinking of the boss for, what do you call it? Death Egg Zone. Where you have to knock out the fingers. If you just stand and spin dash. I thought it did. But I think I'm thinking of the final boss. Not the Doomsday Zone, but the one before it. Like, final boss if you don't get the emeralds. I was thinking that. Maybe that's what it was. But I guess that's not the case. Could have fooled me. How the heck did that... I'm like, how the heck did that sequence go? I don't want to go through here. So, who's excited? Get that off me. Okay. I got an answer to a question that I've been wanting to know. How do, like the Toximisters work in this game, and they work just like the original. You can spin dash underneath them and not damage them at all. Okay, then. I'm literally doing research at this point. Like, it's like, oh, wait, hold on. I got to remember this part. So, Iwamadokis, no matter what, will always give you 100 points, even if you don't really do anything near them. The only thing that's causing them to pop is the fact that you're next to them. That enemy caught me by surprise. Not a fan. What sequence? The event? Wait, what do you mean? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know about the stages. I know why I'm in there. It's just I did not want to be in there because I mean, I really don't need to be there. God. I want to save my rings for Okay then. It was just a series of moments that happened in the game. Stupid Awamadokis. Never gonna forgive the one that sniped me in Mania Lava Reef 2. Oh my god. So if I want to, like, never make... if I want to make sure that the Awamadokis don't do anything, I have to outpace them. Okay. Easier, much easier said than done. Oh, I have no rings. I should have seen that coming. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't... Oh, the game ends... Yeah, I don't even do Death Egg. Wait, hold on. I'm, like, so... I'm all over the place with this game. I'm literally at the end of the game. Yeah, I completely forgot. I was thinking Sonic's levels. That's why. Then again, my original idea for today's stream was to play as Amy. Just because I've never played as her in Sonic Origins. I had a feeling that was the case. Okay. Still missed the double jump from Superstars. Honestly, like, I was in Cali stream not too long ago, and I genuinely considered, like, you know what? Let's play Superstars as Amy, just to kind of, you know, just for something different, because I'd only ever played as Sonic. I never made it that far. Never made it far with the idea. Oh, God. Right, this boss. I'm not as familiar with this level anymore. It's been way too long. I could just do that. Okay. All right, 2. I only get 2 with those. Yeah, the double jump is actually a lot of fun. I know it makes the game easier, but it also makes it very approachable. Like, I think that's a good way of doing, like, an easy mode character, as opposed to just, you know, invincibility, which... bleh. Rings. Oh, dear. Ah, that's how you do it. Okay. You just drop down. Not what I wanted. And I win. I'm going to be taking this home. Bye-bye. About the attack, don't know. Yeah, I don't play through as Knuckles very much. Like, I do when I can. I think I've done it at least like 4 or 5 times, but still, like, it's a hard mode for a reason. I normally play as, like, Sonic, just because default character, why not? Plus experience the entirety of the game has to offer. True, true. I mean, I still like playing as Knuckles in this game. Hey, thanks for the GGs. So I think we could... Dude's name was literally Knuckles Channel. Never beat it as Knuckles. Oh, I got a good one for that one. So I beat the game as Knuckles for the first time 5 months after I started the channel. No one believed me that I never beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles as Knuckles. I was like, yeah, no, before I started the channel, I never even beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles in its entirety, like, as Sonic. And then I played as Knuckles, and then I kind of got better at the games. I was like, okay, yeah, I mean, of course I was going to pick up on the games really fast. Well, I mean, not so much the Origins version. The Origins version, like the, my new channel or the main channel? When I started the main channel, which was originally a side... Okay, so this is how funny it is. The original Knuckles channel, 3 Knuckles, which is now called GottaBeFrank, started as a side channel because I was reviewing Zelda 1 on a different one that I considered my main channel. And then once I noticed the little bit of success, I kind of just ran with it. Closed up everything on that first channel, went through with Knuckles channel, did the rebrand, stopped making Sonic videos, started doing reviews. In the middle of doing a Zelda 1 video, like when I just couldn't really think about anything to type or to write down, kind of had an idea of like starting up Knuckles channel again, and here we are, while working on a Zelda video. I'm not ditching the main channel. I refuse. I put too much time and effort into that. Plus, I want to get through all the Mega Man games. Could only beat the game as Knuckles for the longest time because of that effing barrel in Carnival Night Zone. Because it's not in the Knuckles route. Yeah, I got stuck in that for a very long time. What was the original channel called? It's fine. We don't need to talk about it. It's a very embarrassing name. It's cringe to me. So, I think I unlisted every single video on it just because it's like, I don't produce anything there anymore. The testers, huh? Testers. That's funny. I remember when I went through my first playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I was in a group call with a couple of friends. And they asked me, like, hey, do you know about the Barrel of Doom? I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. They proceeded for minutes to just not tell me what was going on with that barrel. I might make it a YouTube short and just post it on, on the Knuckles channel stuff, or on the current Knuckles channel. But yeah, that was a whole thing of like, I didn't know a thing about the Barrel of Doom. And once I got to experience it, it was like, oh, by the way, the developers want to say they're sorry about it. It's like, yeah, sorry a little too late. It wasn't like the 5th grade here. There was the other kid who kind of liked Sonic, and he showed me, like, what? You had to press up and down? It took me years to finally learn. I was in my 20s when I found out, because I had never beaten the game before and never made it to that point. I feel dumber now. Well, but then again, these days, like, I've kind of, like, with almost every Sonic game, it's kind of a been there, done that. Like, I've played so many of them. Oh, he's dead. I think he drowned. Oh, doesn't it play the... Oh, I was like, doesn't it play the last one? Yeah, because it's like... Everything else that you learn in Sonic 3 Knuckles is kind of intuitive. You jump into enemies, you hold down and you mash the jump button to spin dash. But pressing up and down to have like a spinning barrel in one section of the game, not the most intuitive thing. doesn't really get explained super well. But yeah, that was the Sonic 3 and Knuckles experience, or the Sonic 3 experience technically, because I mean it took like what, about another year or so for Sonic and Knuckles to come out. Anyway, I'm gonna put this down real quick. Do the debug mode. I'm good. I kind of do need to start wrapping up though. So I believe we have an episode of Chaotix Casefiles to go through. Only because I swear I didn't do it up to now. So I'm just gonna do Chaotix Casefiles and we'll wrap up for today. Actually, you know what? I would do the debug mode, but I think I'm just gonna do that on my own time now that I think about it. So let me just pull up the episode. The only reason I'm gonna be listening to it so late because I have not listened to it yet. So it was more like got Sonic 3 for my birthday in April, and by that winter Sonic and Knuckles was coming out, and I didn't know what the world Knuckles was or how to say it, so I couldn't ask for it. But yeah. Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. I think by the time I found out who Knuckles was, Sonic Adventure existed, so I was like, okay, that's who that is. That's my guy. That's my favorite character. Anyway, let's just do this. All right, I'm gonna test the audio a little bit before we get started. Sorry about that. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm testing the audio so that way when the YouTube version goes up, it's not going to be like where something's overpowering my voice. So captions are going to be on and everything. But with that said, this is the Chaotix Casefiles episode 6. I believe, well, actually, no, I don't have to believe. I've already figured it out. There is a new character who gets introduced into it, but we also get to, I believe we get to speak with Sage because she is on the cover. So let's go for it. That's actually kind of a sick cover.
Finally! Vector, our sometimes unreliable narrator and full-time cooped-up crocodile, is about to get to the heart of the matter. Sonic, you will not believe what happens next. We're at the best part!
And,
are we now?
What part was that again exactly, Eggman?
The part where Vector and Espio and Charmy meet Sage, my brilliant AI daughter. So come on, Gumshoe, let's hear it. Tell me in the rodent how brilliant my perfect little creation is.
Oh my gosh. Eggman was just an AI bro. He was ahead of the curve.
I'm thinking now might be a good time for a nap.
Oh, what?
Look, I've been talking for a really long time, all right? It takes a lot out of a man. If you could
Narration does tire people out when they got to be entertaining.
Dr. Eggman hospitality and let me get, say, 9 or 10 hours of shut-eye, I could do this story a lot more justice.
It's not a bad idea, Doc. I mean, listening as hard as you've been, that mustache has got to be a little droopy by now, right? Why don't we call it for today and pick the whole thing back up in the morning?
Let's not forget who's the captive and who's the captor here, you worthless.
So it took 9 hours to get this point into the story.
You think I'm gonna wait 1 second longer to hear about how my precious Sage acquitted herself? You've got worms for brains.
Huh. Well, I guess you better get on with it then, Vector. But don't leave out a single detail about anything.
Ooh.
Whoa, Doc. No need to get so up close and personal.
I am well aware, Rodent, that you and the so-called detective over there have been stalling all this time.
Stall? Me?
There's no stalling. It's world building. Come on.
All Vector's been doing is providing quality entertainment.
Yes, well, the fact remains that it doesn't matter. No one can breach this base. It's like a vault inside a fortress. Your efforts at buying yourselves more time are pointless. So get on with it!
Fine, fine, fine. What's a little crippling sleep deprivation among friends?
It's true.
It took us most of the day, but eventually we arrived at the coordinates General had given us. The entrance to the abandoned base was at the end of a box canyon, where tumbleweeds skittered past like golden leaves on an autumn day, and the deep, dry sand crunched underfoot in tiny, desperate echoes. The entrance itself looked like little more than a gigantic round metal door set into a sheer stone cliff. An ugly metallic scar on the face of nature itself.
I'll have you know I put a lot of thought into my base's designs.
Good for you.
Well, you could have made it blend into the cliff a little better, or into the. You could have made it
Yes, whatever.
blend in a little better. You didn't have to make it look horrible.
Staring at the entrance to the abandoned base.
That's it? A big door? How do we even know we're in the right spot?
These are the exact coordinates we got from General.
Okay, but where are we anyway?
We do seem to be in the middle of absolutely nowhere, Vector.
I know, this is weird. Eggman usually goes out of his way to make his bases as obvious and garish and ugly as possible.
Yeah, they're the absolute worst. It's like Eggman has no taste whatsoever.
I couldn't agree more. In fact, I
Just
would
absolutely
speculate that
roasting
Eggman
him.
displays a pathological need for recognition.
Big words from a discount.
The
detective.
absolute roast.
Oh, I will admit I'm a bit impressed that you even know words like speculate and pathological.
Everybody's a critic. May I continue?
You may.
I mean, his.
Watch the editorializing, Vector.
I mean, when you build everything that's literally shaped after your
We
face,
decided what we were looking at
get
was
ready for some
sort of
criticism.
stealth base. We'd never heard of any secret Eggman bases, but maybe that was the point? Anyway, we couldn't come up with a better explanation, though that didn't stop certain members of the team from trying.
Hey,
That music-
maybe it's not an Eggman base at all.
Huh.
Maybe it's a secret pirate treasure lair.
I don't think General would have gotten that confused, Charmy.
Come on, let's see if we can figure out how to get through.
I'm surprised he didn't stop with the tell him to stop with the narrator voice. I mean, hey, the narrator voice is good.
Eggman does usually make his bases super obvious, though. So what does it mean that this one's tucked away in a little cranny? One you can only find if you know exactly where to look.
Ooh, maybe it's a secret base for beings from another planet.
Sure, Charmy. Anyway, Eggman's got to have secrets, just like anyone else. Maybe this is where he keeps his.
Huh. There's only one button. Might as well give it a try. Huh. Nothing. Maybe you're right. Maybe General just had his facts wrong.
Oh, I've got it! It's an overflow valve to some huge dam somewhere, and if it opens up, it'll turn this canyon into a river and wash us all away!
Wow, Charmy, that was really specific. And
That's-
kind of alarming now that I think about it.
Not a
I watched
bad
the
idea.
documentary.
Wait.
Now that you think about it, that's not a bad idea for a trap.
Some kind of mechanism inside the door.
All right, Charmy, I respect you on that one.
Everybody back up!
We had no idea what to expect. Anything could have happened. Eggman himself could have shown up, or a horde of his robots. Maybe even a rushing river. But instead of any of that, turned out Eggman couldn't resist adding a bit of visual flair, even to a secret stealth base. As we watched,
I mean, Eggman was quite the showman.
and a giant Eggman mustache popped out of the door.
A secret stash.
Wow, subtle.
No one asked you, Sonic.
Well, this testament to one man's vanity removes any doubt about where we are.
Huh? Oh, yeah! Now I see it. If you squint your eyes just right, the mustache makes the door look like Eggman's face. And wow, it's so soft.
Ew! touching it.
What the hell? Charmy, what's wrong with you?
Clearly, that was not the open button. Charmy, you stick with me while I try to figure out where the open button is. Or if there even is one. Espio, you go scout around and see if there's another way in.
Oh, gee, I wonder who he's gonna find. I feel like he's gonna find Rouge again.
The button is not the way to open the door, but it's still out here, in a prominent place. What could its purpose be?
Maybe it's a doorbell?
I hardly think Eggman would have installed a doorbell on the entrance to his secret stealth base. And even if it is, General said the base is abandoned, so it's not like somebody's going to answer it.
Here we go.
Big robot! Big robot!
Charmy, get behind me!
Big robot indeed. The thing that had just burst up out of the ground and almost given us both heart attacks was an egg hammer.
Oh.
The heavy hitters in Eggman's army, and the thing it used for those heavy hits was a gigantic hammer. Oh, hence the name. Can't believe I just now put that together.
Watch out, Charmy! It's gonna try to flatten us!
Well, if that thing hits either one of us, we're pancakes!
Pretty much.
Try and sting its head!
No! Charmy, wait!
Can't flatten us if you can't see us, you big metal meanie!
How would a stinger work on a robot? Charmy, come on.
I don't think it's working, Vector! In fact, I think I made it mad! Look out!
I mean, distracting it wouldn't be a bad idea when you think about it.
Stings had no effect. I don't think whacking it with my tail would do much better.
Trying to figure out how to open... I think they're still trying to open that door. Have Charmy distract it.
You okay, kid?
Yeah, but for how much longer?
I know.
Who works on security systems? Yeah, true. It just doesn't work on everything.
Do you trust me?
Well, yeah. Why? You got an idea?
Did you ever see Sonic and Tails do one of those whirly combo attack things?
You mean like when they grab hold of each other and spin around real fast? Look out!
That might be our only chance here.
Well, hey, what's the worst that could happen? We both get squashed into hockey pucks?
Yeah, basically.
What the heck? We won't know till we try.
Okay, grab my hands and spin! Now, Charmy, towards the big robot guy!
Okay.
We did it!
And with only a little cranial trauma.
Hey, Vector, I've got another idea.
Yeah?
Why don't we never do that again?
I like that plan.
Hey, it worked the
That's
one
my
time,
approach.
okay? That's all you
We
needed.
still need to try to get that door open.
You only
though.
needed it to work once. Remember that technique. I mean, yeah, it's a very familiar one. Isn't that literally the one from like the Sonic Mania animation where the Sonic and Tails, Sonic and Tails, they like spin,
You know what
and
it
Tails
is?
just launches Sonic through the big ring.
Where it's coming
It's like a very, it's a
giving
very
you the willies?
memorable technique.
Yeah, it is. It feels like
Like something's coming? You are not allowed here.
Hey,
Since when do ghosts look like little white-haired girls in white dresses with blue glowy stuff all around them?
pretty sure that's not a ghost, kid.
But I can see through her.
Yeah, but you can also see all that blue computer code inside her, right?
Oh, well, yeah.
What we're looking at is some kind of hologram. Isn't that right, Miss?
Sage. And yes, you are correct. I have manifested in
that
the
is
form
kind of an interesting design by Eggman to like have part of her face, I guess, show the code or show like some kind of like digital effect.
Agency. Yes, Vector the Crocodile and Charmy Bee.
How'd you know? We've never met, have we?
I have extensive records.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you. Also, what are you?
Charmy, don't be rude.
No offense was given, Vector. Know, young bee, that I am Dr. Eggman's greatest
I mean, it's a
creation.
valid question.
A sentient, artificially intelligent being who both embodies and controls the Eggnet. Put more simply, I am Dr. Eggman's daughter. And I reiterate, you are not allowed
So,
to be
how long until people try to use different AI models to act as children? Unfortunately, I've...
Come here.
Okay, hang on.
Okay,
oops.
this is serious. If she's in charge of the Eggnet, she's in charge of Eggman's robots.
Okay, really quick on that thought that I had about like people treating their AI as like children or something like that. A very unfortunate thing that I had discovered on TikTok, of all places, is that some people have used a very specific version of ChatGPT. Oh, what the heck? Where's that from? Hey, the Sai Show. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going, everybody? Hey, Sai, what were you playing? Oh, wait, no. I think you were playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, right? Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, Xenoverse 2 is such a good game. I have not played that in forever. One of these days I gotta get back to it. But yeah, it's such a fun game. I have like a Majin character that I named Raisin. All right, anyway, I gotta get back on that thought that I had. So thanks to TikTok, I unfortunately found out that people have been using a very specific version of ChatGPT as a way to act as that person's romantic partner. And the only reason I found out about it, because they had to shut down that version of ChatGPT because they didn't want it to interact with people in that manner. And from there, I learned about a subreddit where people were mourning their AI, I don't know, significant others. I guess that's the appropriate term for it. So that's how I know about these things. So now the question is, how long until somebody develops an AI model to act as their child? I mean, I'm pretty sure they could have used the exact same one, but again, it's shut down. So that's why when I think of like Sage, it's like, oh, I guarantee somebody could come up with something like that. Anyway. Does your Majin have a cane? No. Got a bad feeling about this? Yeah. It's one of those like, oh gosh, I hope not. But yeah, I made a Majin character who kind of dressed mostly as... It's kind of like with like the pants that Piccolo has and like the shirt, kind of like almost like how Gohan was, but then also has like some sick shades. Thoughts on Danhausen's WWE debut in Xbox Project Helix? Project Helix, if it's what I think it is, will either be Xbox's redemption, or it's going to be their last hurrah on the whole thing. It's going to be their last attempt at having some kind of foothold in the console market, because this Xbox One generation and the Series generation have not done them great. It has not been a great generation for them. As much as I love the Xbox, it's been brutal. And with devices like the ROG Ally adopting the Xbox name or licensing the Xbox name, it kind of, and with how Game Pass has been marketed over the last 2 years or so, for a console Xbox platform, it feels kind of grim. So hopefully this kind of pushes that brand into a better direction. It's not going to redeem it 100% of the time. You've got an entire country that doesn't even care about Xbox, that being Japan. You got people who don't really give too much about it here. They don't really care too much about it here in the States. You kind of have Nintendo and PlayStation kind of going at it, and they don't even hit up the same markets. Like the Switch 2 is a hybrid console. It's competing with things like the ROG Ally, with the Steam Deck, which is now out of stock, the Lenovo Legion Go, or whatever other handheld hybrid systems exist. And then PlayStation is just a full-on console. So the only thing it has to compete with is like the Steam Machine and other PC platforms. So I'm hoping that it does kind of put them in the right direction. Things have been pretty brutal the last 2 generations, but only time will tell. I hope for the best for Project Helix. Just because I love the Xbox platform, I love the backwards compatibility from like Series to Xbox One, Xbox 360, even to original Xbox. I find that to be one of the coolest pro-consumer things that they have done in the entirety of their consoles or of their brand's history. And I don't want to see that go away, because there are generations of console games that we could still play realistically to this day on the Xbox Series X and Series S to a lesser extent, because those are digital only. So yeah. Not to be confused with Team Helix. Exactly. Not to be confused with Team Helix, which is my evil Pokemon organization. But more on that another time. Probably in the next year or two. Oh, God. You're going to have your AI child in 2 years. Anyway, let's get back to the Chaotix Casefiles. So I was too busy pushing Game Pass and AI to make Helix worth it. Again, only time will tell. I kind of hope that with the new person in charge that we will see a changing of the tide, you know, things getting a little bit better. I know they really wanted to push Game Pass as more of a gaming platform, kind of in the same vein as like Steam and Epic Game Store and GOG Galaxy, and kind of neglecting the home console market that they are still in. So again, I just hope things get better. Anyway, case files, cross files. I'm thinking Crossworlds.
Oh, you mean like that egg hammer?
Yeah, exactly.
So she's actually the one who just tried to squish us?
It's looking that way.
Yeah.
Now she's just floating there, all calm-like. What do we do?
I think, unless she sends some other kind of huge robot after us, we'd better try to talk to her.
Okay, but be really polite.
I will.
Really, really polite.
I will. Excuse me.
Like,
Miss
don't
Sage.
make fun of the
I
fact
was
that she is
wondering
not a
if I could
human.
ask you something. We're looking for some information, and we thought maybe we could find it in this base.
That's all you want? Just
Don't say the C word to
information?
her.
You are not trying to cause Eggman trouble?
I promise you we're not. The problem is we only have a name. Red Spectre.
Red Spectre. Searching files. Interesting. I can locate the file name, but it appears to be restricted. To what precisely does this file relate?
Well, you see, we're investigating a series of ancient artifact thefts, and one of the leads involves a file we found in a gun archive. The file code named Red Spectre.
Oh,
All we're
that's
trying
probably
to do
why
is
it's restricted,
locate the
because
thief and
it's
get
a
the
gun file.
artifacts back.
Interesting.
It's probably classified.
The file seems to have been partitioned off. The only related item I could locate
Yes?
is under a different file name,
Yes?
which is
Yes?
Phantom.
Phantom? Okay.
Oh,
That file.
I am unable to access its contents.
Vector, what's
Okay.
going on? You look like you ate some bad clams or something.
Just give me a minute. I think I've got something.
Oh, is it a cramp? I get those sometimes. They're terrible.
No, Charmy, I mean something's clicking.
You've got a cramp that's clicking? Vector, I think you need
Charmy,
to see a
shut
doctor.
up.
Will you give me a second here? I'm trying to think.
Hey, no need to get cranky. He gets like this sometimes.
Maybe some duct tape over his mouth would make things a little easier.
Not to think. Thinking always gets me in trouble.
I find that easy to believe.
Aha!
Okay.
Vector, are you okay? Is the cramp in your fingers? Is that why you're snapping them?
No, Charmy, Red Spectre, Phantom. Don't you get it? Phantom is another word for Spectre. And what's red? What's red and goes with Phantom, Charmy?
I don't know.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
Terrible with pop quizzes.
I can't believe it. I know who the thief is.
Whoa. Who is it then? Who, Vector?
I did indeed know the thief's identity. What I did not know at that moment.
Okay. Wasn't Charmy part of the it's obvious who it is. Like, it is blatantly obvious who it is. Wasn't Charmy part of the Resistance? Like, actually in the game? 8 months of war. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he was part of the war. I'm throwing that in quotation marks. Knuckles, by the way, is a war criminal. He sent out an entire army to die. Operation Big Wave. That is not the real Knuckles. That is a fake one. We don't need to get into that. It's just, I think the writing is going a little too hard with having Charmy be like, "What is it? What is it?" And it's like, just think for a moment. You're not thinking. You're just speaking. When he was like, "Oh, I get in too much trouble when I think too hard." It's like, no, you're just talking without thinking, Charmy. And that is my problem with Charmy's characterization in this whole thing. Doesn't matter. I don't mind it for a little bit, but when it gets this too drawn out, shut up, Charmy. Okay.
Was the unexpected encounter Espio had found himself wandering into while we dealt with the Egg Hammer and Sage.
If I were an underground stealth base, and I needed some ventilation shafts, where would I put one, and how would I conceal it? Well, would you look at that? An artificial shrub with a hinge at the bottom, just asking to be opened up. Let's see what we find.
I wonder who's there. Honestly, kind of called it. That's been a very consistent thing in this entire series.
Appearing out of nowhere and scaring me out of my skin.
But I didn't appear out of nowhere. I appeared from the old Eggman base, which is what you were trying to find a way into, right? Honestly, Espio, between your attempts at being a ninja and a detective, I think you might make a good janitor.
Hey, janitors are every bit as important as detectives, or as important as whatever it is you do. Will you please
What
move
does she
and let
do?
me stand up? What are you doing here anyway?
Well, I'm not about to just walk up and ring the doorbell to an Eggman base, that's for sure.
All right, well, what did you find? Inside the base?
Nothing. The vents sealed off at the bottom. All I could do was look around a little.
Disappointing.
Okay.
You're telling me. Listen, if I were you, I'd head back to the front door, take the Croc and the Bee, and beat feet. If Eggman or his forces are in there somewhere, I'm betting they've already tripped some kind of early warning system. You and your crew might have only moments before an attack.
Let's say that's true. If it is, you could help us face that attack.
Hey, you're right. I totally could. Except I won't.
Why not? You've been our ally in the past a lot more often than you've been a foe.
Kind of you to notice. But I'm strictly here to learn more about these astroscopic lens heists. They're pretty fascinating, you know. And I think they need the right person to collect them all and keep them safe.
Let me guess.
Her.
That person is you.
Well, yeah.
So you're just going to sneak around and gather your data and leave us to face Eggman ourselves?
No one's forcing you to fight whatever's coming. You could just go back home.
I honestly don't think she would even have to fight any of them. She's doing a better job than the three of them.
Come with me. With our talents combined, there's nothing we couldn't or wouldn't do.
Why is there a heart in the captions?
Why do you keep suggesting I leave my teammates behind? Especially when there might be danger close at hand. I could never.
Right. You could never. Oh well. It was worth another try.
Hey, do you hear that? From inside the ventilation shaft. I think it's a mech on the move. Rouge, you've got to help us fight. And she's gone. Again.
Espio's really bad at
I
this.
really wish she'd quit doing that. Vector! Charmy! Enemy inbound! Vector! Charmy!
Oh, that must be the third member of your team, Espio the Chameleon. correct?
Vector, he sounds like he's freaking out.
I can hear him.
Vector!
Espio never freaks out.
Isn't he supposed to be the stealthy one?
Vector!
Honestly, that's debatable at this point, Sage.
Got to get out of here. Who's this?
Her name's Sage. She's Eggman's AI daughter.
Wow, there is a lot to unpack there. But we don't have time. We're about
That's
to be
true.
attacked.
Attacked? By what? From where?
From inside the base. There's a mech on its way. I'd recognize those footsteps anywhere.
Sage?
Hey, look.
True? Are we about to get wailed on again?
Espio might be a failed ninja, but he's pretty witty. He's got his comebacks when he needs them.
Pleased that you have discovered his secret base.
And you didn't think to tell us this?
Well, if I had, then I wouldn't have been able to see that look on your face.
Guys, the door's opening.
Look out! It's Eggman himself.
And there he was.
I guess Charmy's literally underestimating how big AI has gotten. I guess so.
The man who possessed
Also, why would Sage help them?
tyrannical tendencies than Mustache.
That's literally Eggman's AI daughter.
Biggest pain in the hindquarters civilization has ever known.
Hey, now that's hardly fair. All I've ever done is try to let this world benefit from my massive, nigh incalculable genius. Also, watch your mouth, Gumshoe.
Piloting a ferocious mech with banks of laser weapons and missiles, all trained squarely on us.
Vector, what do we do?
Dodge, kid! Dodge for all you're worth!
Ah, as if I can't swat a measly insect out of the air. Heat laser beam.
Oh, it's the Eggman theme from Adventure 2. That's good. Ooh, I like that. They gotta release the music when they can.
Vector, what are you doing?
I'll keep him busy. You grab Charmy and put as much distance between that mech and you guys as possible.
But
Hey, Eggman! Come get a taste of how we treat creeps like you in Seaside City!
Oh, this is too good. I've already got Sonic locked away in a cage, and now all his little do-gooder friends can
A lot of musical
join
references and a lot of Knuckles Chaotix references. Yeah, but that one specifically was Adventure 2.
See who's locked in a cage when I'm through with you, Eggman.
But yeah, there are a good amount of references to Heroes, to Knuckles Chaotix, and a bunch of other media.
That really hurts. Ow, good grief, what is that thing made of? Oh. At least Espio and Charmy got away.
I've been more than fair, Reptile. You've had your turn. Now allow me to take mine. Missiles away!
Whoa, whoa.
I think this is where he gets captured. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, okay. So now we're catching up to like the current moment. All right. Yeah, it's about what I expected. Okay, so I feel like maybe another episode or two and it'll wrap up. Okay. I will say this. That is an improvement over I think it was the last episode or the one before. There was one that I said that I wasn't too big of a fan of, but yeah, this was an improvement over it. I mean, we introduced Sage. We have the hint of, let's be real, it's infinite. Come on. Red, Spectre, Phantom Ruby. So, of course. And, hey, there's a video by DaveAce you should totally check out. So, I'm going to link that at the end card. So, yeah, that was a fun episode. Charmy, I'm just really done with Charmy at this point because it's like, come on. You can't have that bad of a memory. You can't be that bad at guessing when you think, what are some of the big world-changing events that happened? How about a jackal that basically almost corrupted the world with I know they say virtual reality, but it's more like augmented reality. But the point is that it's something that, you know, he allowed the Eggman Empire to completely take over up until they had like a small like ragtag group of resistance, you know, like fight back and take over and take back their world. So yeah, it's just like, come on, Charmy, you couldn't use a little tiny bit of critical thinking in that one. It's short-term memory loss, as in Dory from Finding Nemo. It wouldn't surprise me. Can't believe Charmy's not on his way to find his way to Sydney, Australia. P. Sherman, 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. There we go. yeah, and well, Rouge is, I think, after all of them because there's multiple lenses. And she apparently is far more competent in this whole thing than any of the Chaotix have been. So, like, honestly, I don't even like. The question is like, where is she getting her intel from? Because like, they had to get directions from Gemerald. Unless she's had them bugged the entire time, or she's just close enough to where she can hear them. Like, where's she getting her intel from? Oh, and she also has links. She also works with Gunn every now and then, so she would have access to that classified file from Red Spectre. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, this one's getting my mind racing a little bit. It's pretty good. This is kind of cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the next episode. Really looking forward to it. I feel like she's all sneaking in. I don't think she's working for Gunn. Yeah, but she's always been kind of like a very sneaky kind of character in a way. So like it might be, sometimes she'll work with Gunn, other times she'll kind of take matters into her own hands. It kind of really depends on what the plot gives you. But it always feels like one of those things where you never know, honestly. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode. So with that said, that's going to do it for this video. If you want to check it out, the original, and listen to it for yourself, go for it. Don't forget Sunset City every Friday, noon Pacific time. Myself, Channel Dog, Garrulous64, and for the next couple of weeks, Ian Waffles. We're all going to talk about. We will definitely talk about this current episode. So if you again check it out, link will be in the description as well. Follow my socials. And with that said, I hope you have a wonderful and safe day. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, take care. Bye bye. Okay. Oh, that she's infinite in disguise. Oh my god. That's a wild one. By the way, that's not an ending for the stream. That's just me wrapping up the YouTube recording of it, okay? I'm doing a local recording. we're gonna chat a little bit before we wrap things up. It's just I'm doing the YouTube recording. Just so I have a higher quality version I could work with. Yeah, that was kind of... Oh, my gosh. Okay, we'll go here. Oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, I was doing a reaction to the most recent episode of Chaotix Casefiles, the audio drama about Team Chaotix and their hunt for multiple astroscopic lenses that have been stolen. And we just listened to episode 6. Mostly because I have to do this by tomorrow because I have a podcast tomorrow that's most likely going to cover this episode, so I figured might as well play a little bit of catch up. That she's infinite in disguise. That'd be an interesting one. Refer to them as astronomical. I heard it like the first few times, and it just kind of went over my head. It went in one ear and out the other. It's like astroscopic. That's because it's such a weird tongue twister for me. But yeah, I honestly don't. Man, that's really getting me to think now. Because, yeah, that could be infinite in disguise when you think about it. Because after Eggman popped up, Sage was nowhere to be found. That could have been infinite in disguise and be like, all right, well, I'm out since you kind of woke him up. But yeah. How many 8-bit Sonic platform games that you've never played on Sonic Origins Plus? I don't remember anymore. I've lost count of all of them. I know I played Sonic 1. I played Sonic Chaos. I don't know if I played Triple Trouble. I probably did. And then I think I played, what's the other one? Sonic Blast, The Big Mistake. That game sucks. But yeah, yeah, I don't remember all the 8-bit games that I've played. Just because, like, I kind of stopped I stopped keeping track of them. But why would Infinite want to mess with Espio of all people? Well, he was technically messing with all of them, trying to steal the astroscopic lenses. Before they pull a Neo Metal Sonic, have Eggman actually be the masked Infinite? Oh my god, that would be... I think that'd be a little overdone, a little overbooked in a way, in pro wrestling terms, I guess. That would be kind of crazy. Man, I think I kind of need to sit with this one for a little bit, maybe give it another listen, kind of take in all the details. But from a first listen, yeah, man, this episode is pretty sweet, and we're kind of getting into like the current events, how he actually caught Sonic. I mean, Red Spectre. Wasn't there a thing of there being like multiple Phantom Rubies? Because if that's the case, then you have Infinite's power source right there. And he was able to single-handedly take out Sonic. The only time that Sonic was able to fight it back was, there was multiple prototypes, so he could theoretically have one. And instead of it being Sage, it could be virtual reality, more like augmented reality, like I said earlier. But yeah, it could just be, oh man. Figured Sonic got sloppy. I mean, he does get a little overconfident, but never to this extent. I mean, then again, like, Infinite was able to overpower him, like, in the beginning of Forces, and he only had the rookie and Classic Sonic to help him out. God, don't bring back Classic Sonic. Eggman didn't interrupt Vector as he was putting together the story. Oh. That's true. Oh, my God. Oh man, okay. That's a lot that I have to think about now. The speculation's going to go crazy. I'm not surprised that, the internet's kind of, or like Sonic Twitter has definitely taken the speculation to 11. By the way, like I said before, if you want to see a good video, go check out DaveAce's video right there, right in the middle. And then on the YouTube cut, I'll post it. But oh my God. I honestly don't know where to go from here when it comes to that. Oh, man. It's like the little details that I'm not noticing super early on. And now they're being pointed out to me. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that is true. Eggman normally interrupts like at least once or twice during each episode. Or somebody interrupts. This time, neither of them did. I mean, aside from the beginning. Like, when they got into the actual base and, started talking to Sage, that's when Eggman was nowhere to be found, like interrupting or trying to cut in, saying like, "Hey, well, actually, hold on, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not full of myself," even though he totally is. But yeah. All right. That's quite the thinker. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap things up for today. It's getting pretty late. I do have to get back to work on stuff, but I'm going to just spend the rest of the night relaxing. Again, tomorrow, Sunset City at noon Pacific time. So if you got some time to kill and you want to listen to a Sonic podcast about like all things Sonic that have happened within the last week, feel free to hop on by. It's link is in the description. It definitely should be. And we stream on both YouTube and Twitch. And let's see, how many people we got on Twitch? What do we got going on for Twitch? Okay, we can do a little quick late raid. Why not? And then if you're on Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles watching this, you can come by to twitch.tv/GottaBeFrank, where I have been streaming Pokemon Fire Red as of late and been having a really good time. We've been doing a thing where I go through the game without catching a Pokemon, so I have to obtain Pokemon through other means, whether it's a gift, whether it's my starter, whether it's purchasing, any of those methods. As long as I don't throw a Pokeball to get it, it's fair game. Sam's wrapping up. Okay. I think, let's see. Let's go raid Callie. She's playing Superstars right now. Why the heck not? So if you're on YouTube, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. But we're raiding Callie, who is a Sonic speedrunner, Sonic content creator. But yeah, have I tried Pokemon Clover? No, I have never heard of that. I tend to not play a lot of ROM hacks. I only play like certain ones, but I do find certain ROM hacks to be fun. It's just I don't know. Like I lately it's like there's all of these ROM hacks where it's like we improved the original games. It's like I don't really care to play them. Anyway, I'll check it out for sure. So if you're on the Twitch side, feel free to join the raid. If not, I totally understand. And if you're on the YouTube side, twitch.tv/CallieMacN if you want to hop on by to her stream. I will put the link in the YouTube chat. And with that said, new videos will be coming very soon, especially on to Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles. But in the meantime, hope you have a wonderful and safe day. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, take care. I don't have an end screen, but enjoy the void.